Hi everyone, this is Donna Marie and today I want to talk to you about non-attachment. So what is non-attachment and how can it help you live your life more successfully, more abundantly, more positively and help you relate to life differently? So non-attachment is about letting go of your thoughts and your emotions and just really becoming detached from the goodness in your life and the badness in your life, the positive, the negative, the good and the bad. I really believe there's no such thing as good and bad. It's all a learning experience and we live our life and you learn and you grow. So things they feel negative or feel bad, actually those times tend to be the ones that really define who we are and really help us progressing our life if you learn from it and if you awaken to the reason it's even happening in the first place. So non-attachment is about really letting go of your emotions and not becoming attached. So when you become detached from your positive times and detached from your negative times, your negative thoughts and your positive thoughts, it really enables you to set yourself free, to experience freedom, to let go and just let be and not have any judgment. Because the thing is, if you allow yourself to become attached to your life experiences, you really cling and you really grasp, and this can really cause you to become really distressed when negative things do happen in your life, because you just feel like, well, why is everything going so wrong? Everything was going so well and all of a sudden it's gone really, really bad and things are just crashing down. So because you become so entangled in the positive, so connected and so in touch and attached to the positive, that when something drastic or something a little bit negative or something quite harsh happens in your life, it feels like a huge setback and a huge knockback. The same as when you are having a really, really bad time in your life and you get really attached to it. If you get attached to it, you cling and you grasp and it makes you feel worse. It actually traps you and it actually becomes to make you feel be very entangled in your energy and in your circumstances and in your life, and you become very stuck and it causes more resistance and obstacles, and it's really hard to fight through those times because you become so attached. So the problem that I see with most of my clients and people that I've worked with in the past, and even my own life, my own self, my own past, is that I've become so attached to my life and my thoughts and my beliefs, and I really it fueled the problem, it fueled the drama, and it actually feeds the emotions and it causes more of that, because what you pay your attention to expands. Energy is around everywhere. We are energy. This pen wouldn't be here if it wasn't made of energy. This is energy. Your body is physical matter, but it's all accumulation of energy. So energy has the ability to be able to transform. It can never die. It can never actually dissolve. However, what you can do with energy is you can actually transform that energy. So this is where I talk about transforming energy and not becoming entangled in energetic attachment. And it's really important that if you want to live a joyful life, a peaceful life and a compassionate life, and to become non-affected by things in your life, then you must become detached and you mustn't become entangled in everyone else's energy, everyone else's issues. Because the thing is, we live our life, we want to help everyone and we want to support others, and we forget very much about who we are and ourselves, and then we very much put ourselves second best or last, if anything. We very, very rarely put ourselves first. So through doing that, you really take on everyone else's energy and everyone else's problems, and then we get so attached to their experience and to their issues that becomes part of us, becomes part of who we are, because we just get so entangled and so attached, and we literally grasp to their energy without even realizing it. And the same as us giving energy to others, we tend to give our energy to others and they get entangled with ours. So how can you detach and become unentangled or detangled from everyone else's energy? Number one, Don't let your emotions take over your life. Really just allow your emotions to come and go. Just allow them to let be. I always say to let be, because if you let them be, you're just letting them come and go. If you try to let go, you're not actually letting go. You're still attached. Secondly, try to show that care and compassion for yourself and for your emotions when they come up. Acknowledge that emotion, acknowledge that it's there, be grateful that it's shown up for you. There's always a root cause to an emotion. There's always an attachment to the reason an emotion's come up. So it's really about just asking and questioning your subconscious mind, why is this emotion come up? And what's the next step for me? Is there a lesson here to be learned? And then you learn that your emotions are there as actual tools to bring self-development and to help you personally grow. And then you don't get so attached to this emotion's so traumatic. And then you don't start labeling things. You don't start labeling that you're anxious and you're full of anxiety and that you're depressed, because you don't cling and you don't attach. You just allow them to come and go. The thing is, if you practice this in your daily life, I highly recommend that you do, and follow my guidance. You will notice such a shift in your life, that you are able to learn so much from your emotions and who you are, to listen to your wisdom, and to actually learn that they're tools. Emotions are tools to grow, for you to grow and for you to expand, and for you to experience relief and joy and peace and happiness through becoming unattached or detached. And number 3, when you have a really positive moment, be really grateful, be really present, really think and enjoy that situation and that memory and that moment as much as you can. And then when you have a bad time, embrace it. Just allow it to just come, and then watch that negative time and that negative emotion really dissolve, because it will. The thing is, if we clasp to things, like I say, you're not able to let go. If you allow your thoughts and emotions to just come, rather than clinging and attaching, they don't affect you and they will dissolve quickly. And I've done this so many times in my life, and I've seen my clients do it, and it works wonders. It works with pain relief, when you don't get attached to pain, because you're not focusing on the pain. You are just allowing it to come and go, and it will come and go. The more you put your attention to your pain, the worse it gets, because you are feeding it and you are fueling it, and you are experiencing that expansiveness of that problem. You are literally putting more energy and you're fueling it, and you are feeding that emotion, and it's causing you to become more stressed, and it's causing you to become more expressive in your life and more distressed, and you're more likely to become really entangled, like I say. So hopefully those 3 tips have helped you. Really, really think about that. You will be able to relate to your life differently, and you'll be able to really relate to yourself, and you'll start to learn a lot more about who you are through letting go and non-attachment. And then this leads me on to, I want to talk to you a bit about non-avoidance as well. So non-avoidance is a little bit similar to non-attachment. It's about not avoiding things. So there's things in our life that you don't particularly want to do, and things in our life that come up. So hence, if it's a really negative experience, or if it's a difficult emotion, or a breakup, for example, or just a really traumatic time for you mentally or physically, try not to avoid that experience. And this sounds really counterproductive, but really try and learn from it. Really try and use it as a tool, so you can transform your thinking, so you can revert and reflect on it and use it as a tool to help you grow, to help you learn. Because if you avoid all the bad stuff in your life, your ego, the ego mind, the ego body, you're enabling your ego to take control of your life, and you're enabling your ego to just, set your whole life up for you. Instead of listening to your heart and allowing yourself to experience the negative and the positive, the good and the bad, really just get yourself involved. There's a difference between involvement and attachment. You can become involved in a situation but not be attached. So it's really, really about thinking about how you can become involved, but you're not attached. So you're involved in the pain, okay, it's there, but you're not clinging to it, you're not attached to it. You're not entangled in it. It's there and you're aware of it, but you don't put your attention to it. So therefore it will dissolve, okay? And I see this time and time and time again with people that suffer with their illnesses and their pain, clients that I've worked with in the past, and when they've put this tool into action, it has been an incredible transformation. When they start to put their attention, I call it direct intention, they are literally directing their energy to either the opposite of that sensation. So if they're experiencing pain, try to experience the opposite of that sensation. That way you're not avoiding it, you're still involved. Or you are embracing it and you're allowing your pain and your problem to naturally dissolve. Because life happens, you have that ebb and flow of life, that good, that bad, that negative, that positive. It is how life goes. And when you become very unattached to things, you just don't cling. And this comes down to materialistic things and money and becoming attached to money, not spending, or spending too much, or really just not doing things in alignment with who you truly are, and not doing things in alignment with what you are looking to achieve. So when you start to sort of go against what you're trying to achieve, it can cause more conflict. But why not be open to everything? Be open to as much as you can. Because that means you have more experience in your life, you can learn more, you grow, you expand, you personally develop, you spiritually develop, you gain more wisdom, you gain more insight, you gain more intuition, you gain more inner knowing, you become clearer, you're able to see the bigger picture, and you become to actually self-discover who you truly are and what life is truly about and where you want to be in life and who you want to be. And you really start learning about who you are. When you get attached to things, materialistic things, you don't know who you are because you're always attached to this thing and that thing, and then you have to have that. And if you don't have it, then it feels like, the world is on top of you and things have been taken away from you, and you feel like part of you has literally been ripped out. Part of you has been lost. So it's really important to enjoy those things, but not become attached. And to learn to experience that ebb and flow, allow it to come and go. I hope this video has really made sense for you, and I hope that you can try and practice some non-attachment in your life, some non-avoidance. Don't avoid things, just allow them to come and go. The thing is, if you avoid stuff, you tend to procrastinate more, and then you self-sabotage, and then it goes down to a negative spiral. So actually, avoidance creates more trauma, more stress and distress and problems than if you just dealt with it in the first place, because it will come back to haunt you, to cause you more problems later on in your life. I've experienced this for myself, my clients have experienced this, and it's just a really useful tool when you start to think about non-attachment and letting go, just allowing yourself to stop becoming attached, just experience whatever comes, and just it enables you to really exist in the here and now and become present as well. So if you have any questions about my coaching, I do offer one-to-one coaching, self-mastery coaching, and I really teach my clients to self-realize, to expand their consciousness, to personally develop and to spiritually develop. So if you're stuck around things around mindset, if you struggle with sleep problems, pain problems, if you struggle with trying to switch off your mental mind chatter, if you struggle with connection and self-connection and really having that time for you, if you feel like you've lost who you are and you just want to find who you are again, I can help you with all of those things. So feel free to booking a one-to-one call with me. You can just send me an email or comment to donna@holisticbodymind.net, donna@holisticbodymind.net. My name is Donna. Donna Marie, and I've been coaching people, mentoring people for the last 2 years now. I've been in the holistic practitioner, therapy, well-being, mind-body industry for the last 6 years. I have so much experience and I have over 12 healing modalities. Really, I work with the emotional body. I work with helping people to heal from the inside out. I help people reframe and rewire their subconscious mind for success, for transformation, for happiness, and for basically abundance and prosperity as well. So if you have things like money blocks in your life, you're really stuck with your income, or you run a business and things aren't working out for you, then I can help you with those things as well. It's all about reframing, rewiring the subconscious mind, working with your inner self. You don't need to do anything outside of yourself to improve your life. It's very much about the inner work, reflecting and changing your inside, and changing your mind and your thought processes, and then the external will just shift. That's my experience. That's what I do. And if you're interested in booking a consult or one-to-one call with me, please, you can just comment below, or you can, like I say, send me an email. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you know anyone that could really benefit from these videos, then please share my YouTube channel with them, and with anyone that you know, because there's many people out there that could really benefit from these videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button just below this video, or the bell notification as well, and then you'll be notified when the next video pops up. So have a great rest of your day. This is Donna Marie giving you the self tools, the spiritual tools for self-empowerment and transformation. Bye for now.